For this castle wall tool, I wanted to make heavy use of updatable modularized assets and completely avoid unique geometry. With well-documented menus, artists can quickly iterate and fine-tune the castle to fit the current needs. Dozens of designs are available in menu, with the added feature of a user being able to define a custom curb or global theme. I also optimize my tools to cook in under a second. To completely avoid the need for unique geometry, inside intersections are designed to intelligently use modular assets. As I mentioned before, a user can define a custom curve within both Houdini and Unreal Engine. My thesis is a Lego short. By choosing a very difficult thesis, I had to start from scratch. In doing so, quite a few issues came up. Here are some examples of how I overcame them. In order to have any assets, I would have to develop my own custom tools to quickly create the set and then transfer them over to Maya for animation and rendering. Due to the complexity of the assets, I could not view the scene in the Maya viewport, so I generated low-poly LOD versions of everything so that I had a scene to work in. At first, exporting Lego terrain from height field data took many hours and was prone to crashing, but after weeks of optimizing, I was able to stably spit out dozens of gigabytes of Lego terrain in just a few minutes. Houdini's exporter for FBX animation data is terrible. In order to properly export my square wheel simulation, I had to use VEX code and Maya scripting language to correct any issues. Here's a nifty tool used to prototype building layouts. The tool uses user-definable assets, so how the building looks is up to the user. To generate the layout, we start with a grid. Then we fill in the floor plan using 3 colors. Red for walls, blue for doors, yellow for inside space. Creating a new layout is as easy as simply providing a differently colored grid. Using trim sheets is really helpful to maintain texture consistency within projects. However, the additional time it takes to UV map as you model can be considered a trade-off. With this tool, it is as easy as selecting a loop and edge to slice and a tiny bit of menu fiddling to have a fully functioning and adjustable trim strip. If you don't like how a texture was placed, all you have to do is find the node and edit the menu. Additionally, I developed a LOD generator that maintains edge and UV integrity.